HR told me my job was safe. 2 hours later, I was locked out of my system. It started with a message that felt reassuring. Hey, can you hop on a quick call? HR wrote, nothing unusual. I'd seen layoffs happen before. Rumors had been floating around for weeks. Budget cuts, restructuring, strategic realignment, corporate code for something worse. So when that message came in, my stomach dropped. I joined the call. It was just me and someone from HR, no manager. That was the first red flag, but her tone was calm, almost overly calm. Hey, I just wanted to clear something up, she said. There's been a lot of noise lately, and we've had a few people worried about their roles. I nodded slowly. She smiled. I want you to know, your position is safe. You're not impacted by any of the upcoming changes. For a moment, I just sat there processing it, because I had been worried, more than I had admitted to anyone. Are you sure? I asked. She gave a small laugh. Yes, if anything, your role is actually considered important for the next phase. Important, that word stayed with me. We wrapped up the call quickly. No details, no timeline, just reassurance. And honestly, it worked. I felt lighter, relieved, like I had just avoided something big. I even messaged a coworker. Looks like I'm safe. He replied, nice. I went back to work, answered emails, joined meetings. Everything felt normal again. But looking back, there were signs. My manager was unusually quiet in our team meeting. He skipped long-term planning, focused only on immediate tasks. At the time, I ignored it, because I had just been told I was safe. Around noon, I went to grab lunch. I remember feeling relaxed, even checking job postings out of habit, but not seriously, because I didn't need to anymore, or at least, that's what I thought. I came back around 1:15, sat down, opened my laptop, typed my password. Error. I frowned, tried again. Another error. Third time. Locked out. That's when something felt off. Not panic. Not yet. Just confusion. I picked up my phone. Opened Slack, disconnected, email, logged out. Every system. Gone. Like I didn't exist anymore. My chest tightened, because suddenly, that morning conversation replayed in my head. Your position is safe. I stood up, walked to my manager's office. He wasn't there. I checked conference rooms. Nothing. Then my phone buzzed. An email from HR on my personal email. Subject follow-up. My stomach dropped before I even opened it. We need to schedule a brief meeting to discuss an update regarding your role. Update, not clarification. Not check-in, update. I replied, when? The response came instantly. Now if you're available. I stepped outside, sat on a bench, joined the call from my phone. This time there were two people, HR and my manager, that told me everything. The tone was different. No smiles, no reassurance, just structure. We appreciate your time today, HR began. That sentence always means something bad is coming. As part of our organizational restructuring, your role has been impacted. I almost laughed. Not because it was funny, but because it was predictable. This morning you told me my job was safe, I said. There was a pause. At that time, based on the information we had, she replied carefully. I shook my head. 2 hours ago I was safe. Now I'm not. My manager finally spoke. We didn't have final confirmation earlier. That was worse, because it meant they knew, just didn't say it. The rest of the call blurred. Severance, transition, equipment return. Words that sounded helpful but felt empty. When the call ended, I just sat there, not angry, just clear. Because in that moment something clicked. It wasn't about performance. It wasn't about me. It was about how quickly reality can change when you're not the one controlling it. I packed my things quietly. No goodbye, just left. Because sometimes the hardest part isn't losing the job. It's realizing how fast safe can disappear.